Hi, we are Kelly and Austin. Kelly, Austin. Um, we decided that we would like to start a little YouTube channel just to kind of talk about how hard life is. We are outpatient therapists and we just recognize, I think, that in real life people struggle, and it's not just people who come to therapy that need some help. And so
We
we
struggle
like
a
every
lot.
day. And so our goal is just to kind of be real and
hmm
talk about how hard it is. So I'll let Kelly kind of give a little brief introduction of herself.
So I am a licensed master's social worker in the state of Michigan. I have been an outpatient therapist for the past 3 years, and recently Austin and I opened up our own private practice. So we're very excited about that.
And fumbling, like hard. Billing is very
Killing
clunky.
us.
Yeah. So any advice, like give us a shout. Anything else you want to say?
Um, no, I'm just excited to kind of get out here to help people, to kind of show that we are everyday normal people, normal,
Yeah, I
using
mean,
that word lightly, but whatever we can do to help you guys. So if there's anything you want us to talk about, any advice you want us to give us a shout and we'll do that.
yeah. So I'm Austin. I am also a licensed master's level social worker. Like Kelly said, we're super excited to start this private practice, and right now our caseloads are, we're building up, but we've got a little bit of time, so we thought, hey, why don't we try this and see if it's well received? And people need something. I mean, people
hmm
need a little bit of help, a little support. I hope that you've got people in your life that can provide that for you, and hopefully we can just kind of be a little bit of extra. We kind of hope for this to be more fun than like, throwing therapy at you, but therapeutic in that you can see that we are the same as you. So,
And if nothing else, then maybe you guys will just laugh at our videos because we don't know what the hell we're doing.
we're very clueless. So, advice, give us advice. Like, hey,
hmm
maybe y'all should try something different because this is a mess and nobody wants to watch it. So we're very open to feedback. Help us. Okay. So we've kind of got introductions out of the way, and we thought for this first video, we could just talk about the holidays. Holidays are hard to begin with, and we have COVID in addition to this.
Ugh.
So tell me kind of like what's life like for you during the holidays right now?
So, obviously we just had Thanksgiving. Um, This year was a little different for my family. We actually had two different Thanksgivings just because our parents are getting older. We don't want
Kind
to
of avoiding.
expose too many
Yeah.
people and, interacting with too many people. So, it was a little different, but it
Yeah.
went well.
Yeah.
It went
It's a new
smooth.
tradition.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do right
doing
now.
the best we can do right now. And
Mhm.
really, that's all we can do every day. The
Yeah.
best we can do.
Kind of roll. It was different for me too. I traditions are super important to me, so
Mhm.
this was really hard. I do the same thing every year,
Yep.
and especially with kids, like since I was little, we've had the same
hmm
traditions.
hmm
So, this year it was just me and my husband and the boys. Like it was just the four of
Oh,
us,
yeah.
which I mean is great, but
Yes.
you miss your family. But so, like you said, just kind of like did something new. You gotta do what you gotta do. Where my parents are, there's kind of a big surge in COVID cases, so we just kind of like we're doing the smart thing, trying to keep ourselves and other people safe.
Yep.
Um, but boy, like rough.
I know. It was rough.
Hmm. And
And
I think,
it's okay to
yeah,
say that.
yep,
Like,
like
it
this hard.
sucked.
Yeah, this sucks hard.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
and we even, my mother-in-law lives in Texas, as you know. So we Zoomed with her. We
yeah.
Zoomed with our other relatives, who we couldn't see, which it worked. We got to talk to them. We
Hmm.
got to see them.
Yeah, it's hard, but you just
Yeah.
gotta kind of. roll with it and do what we can. Yeah. Um, any other kind of holiday tips, especially during COVID, that
Gosh, and this is something I tell everybody I see, which, I should be practicing what I preach, but
hmm
as you know how hard that is.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we are never good to ourselves. Like, we always tell people, like, you should do this, you'll feel better.
hmm
We don't do it ourselves,
Yeah. Do as I
typically.
say, not as I do.
Exactly. Yeah. So, just taking care of yourself. And I think, it's hard to allow yourself time to do what you want to do each day. Especially, if you do have kids, you kind of
Yeah.
have that guilt that,
Right. You should be paying attention to them and doing
yep,
for them.
yep. So just being good to yourself, do what you like to do. If you want to have a glass of wine at night, have a glass of wine. If you want to take a bubble bath, take a bubble bath. Do something every single day that is good for your soul, that makes you happy.
And even self care. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, just like every day, like getting enough sleep and
Yep.
eating right, which, I mean,
Yep.
it's the holidays, so let's be real.
I know.
So,
Yeah,
and give yourself permit. Like, I'm going to have a treat. Like, it's Thanksgiving, and so I'm eating this whole plate. Like,
yeah,
it's not easy, and it's okay, and you are not alone in your
right,
struggle.
right. Yep. We're all struggling right now.
Yeah, when you talk about kind of like making sure that you take care of myself, I always use the analogy of like the airplane. Like you have to secure your own oxygen mask before you can help other people. And
Yep.
we forget about that. Like you're gonna, and you can feel it. Like I'm struggling.
Mm-hmm.
And when you start to struggle, you're not taking good care of other people, anyways.
Right.
Like I get grumpy because I'm not taking care of myself. I'm probably not as friendly to the kids as.
Right. Or your husband.
Right,
Or your
right.
whoever.
Yeah. So you gotta take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just, letting things go. Accepting things that happen. We've all had to accept this COVID situation and just rolling with it. Like not putting so much pressure on ourselves, not putting so much pressure on making things perfect.
Yeah, and on other people in our lives too.
Yep.
Recognizing that if I'm feeling icky, then other people probably are struggling too. And that was really kind of what led us to this. Like,
For sure.
Kelly and I will come to the office every day and just be like, ugh, just kind of like
Yeah.
unload about like this is terrible, and this is hard, and this is like I'm sure a lot of you are teaching you're doing like the Zoom thing for school at home. You know, Kelly was lucky that her little guy got to stay in school. Mine were home. Thank God for my mother-in-law because like she took the brunt of it. But like my God, we at work then at home with these kids.
For
It's
sure.
so hard to do it all. So we're just kind of recognizing that when we're coming in here, like God, life is hard.
Yep.
It is for everyone else. And so
Yeah.
we wanted to be able to come here and talk about that's kind of life. And
it's okay to say that.
Yeah.
It's okay to admit it.
Yeah.
It's okay to say, you know what, this sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my life sucks right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're here for one another. We're here for you guys.
On that kind of topic, I know we've talked a lot about how giving to others can be really helpful. You know, Kelly was just telling me yesterday, I think, donated a bag of toys. Her and Clayton went through all their stuff, you know, making room for Christmas, and they donated to the local St. Vincent de Paul. That can feel really good, and it's good for you, it's good for other people. So taking time to do something.
Appreciate.
Yeah.
Appreciate life. Appreciate things.
Appreciate what you have.
Absolutely.
And being able, and it doesn't necessarily mean giving. Just recognizing that people are struggling and reaching out, like, hey, how's it going? Like, this has been a hard year. How you doing? Like, people respond to that and kind of feel like, you know, somebody gives a crap, right? Like,
and you never know who needs to hear that. Like, it's amazing. When I have been at my lowest points in life, like, it's just incredible that people do reach out to you. And they may not even know what you're going through. But just, I don't know, I'm one of those people that believes in signs. There's no coincidences in life. So just that fact that people do care about you and remembering that.
And worst case scenario, you reach out to someone who's doing fine.
Yeah.
Like, who's that hurting? Like, it feels good just to
Yeah.
connect, especially now. Connecting with people in whatever way you can, whether it's by text, phone call, dropping something on someone's doorstep. Like, Kelsey, by the way, I have your creamer still. Yeah, I don't know. We just wanted to
let you know who we are.
Yeah.
We're hoping to do this like weekly, every other week. So like we said, give us feedback.
Yeah, let us know what
Give us criticism.
Yes, but not too harsh.
Yeah.
Because
Not about our looks, because we're already hard on ourselves.
we really do. We just want to kind of provide a fun outlet to talk about how it really sucks sometimes. And
we're in this with you. So,
yeah, we're all in this together. I know we're all probably sick of hearing that. Like, we're all in this together. Shut up. COVID sucks.
we really are.
Yeah.
We really are.
Even though this is, we're hoping to kind of be able to just be laid back and maybe even a little bit silly sometimes, just fun, but also informative and helpful. But I think it's important also, if you are really struggling, to know that there is help out there. We're in Michigan, so we've got kind of our own crisis services. There is a national crisis line, and the phone number is 1-800-273-TALK. That's a suicide prevention hotline. If you or someone you know is struggling, reach out for help. There is help available.
Don't be afraid to reach out.
We all need it sometimes. We all need help.
Definitely.
I think that's all for today. We're excited to kind of try this out and see if there's any interest. Let us know what you want to see.
Be good to yourselves.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.